Alright guys, this is part 2 of this R18A swap in this 08 Honda Civic here. I got everything swapped over onto the new engine, off of the old engine. I swapped over my external transmission cooler right here, bolted right up, took the bracket off the old transmission, put it right here on this new one. One of the things I was questioning was that water outlet right here on the old one, how it was facing the opposite direction. What I ended up doing was just swapping out the whole thermostat and EGR assembly off the old engine. It's real easy to do. It was just 3 bolts right here, and it comes right off of this water or coolant tube right here, and you just slide the new one, slide it on, make sure you get it in the O-ring down there, and just put your 3 bolts back in, and put this bracket back on with 2 10s right here for the wiring harness. That solved that problem nice and easy. I wouldn't know, that was the quickest, easiest way to do that. I pulled the harness off, used the Usdm harness. The Usdm harness goes right on this JDM engine. All the connectors are the same. I didn't have to swap out any of the sensors or anything on this JDM engine. All the connectors, transmission connectors, the sensors are all the same. They all plug right in. No issues at all on anything. Let's see. I swapped over my throttle body because this is an electronic throttle body system on this car. I wasn't sure if it would cause any issues between the ECU and the throttle body, if it was a different throttle body that was programmed to the ECU or not. I'm not sure if those are if they have to be programmed or not with a Honda computer or something. So I just swapped it over, used the factory USDM throttle body, put it on this one. 4 bolts and this little cooling line right here, I guess for the idle air control valve. A couple of sensors and stuff are a pain in the butt to get off. This one right here, I guess that's the cam sensor. It's a pain in the ass to get disconnected and put back on for the new harness. The starter is a pain in the ass to get to, as well I guess as the knock sensor. It's up under here. You can see the starter bolts, and there's another plug up in there for the starter signal wire. And you also got your knock sensor up there too. Those probably took me 10 minutes to get all them connectors off and put the new ones back on. As far as this VTEC solenoid setup, all I did, they're the same solenoids, just the JDM one doesn't have the pressure sensor, I guess. So instead, the JDM one had a bolt in place, acting as a plug. So I just used a 27mm socket, took this sensor off the USDM one and plug it right here in this one. Beats having to change out the whole solenoid. As you can see right here is where I took the bolt out of the old one and stuck it here in this old block, this old head. It's just a bolt that was in there with an O-ring on it, in the JDM one. I just stuck it in here. We got see, we took off that tensioner, or the pulley where the power steering goes. Since this engine didn't have a power steering pump on it, we're going to use this power steering, obviously. Took off the air conditioning compressor, since we're going to use the factory one that's in the car. Took off the alternator to get the motor in the car. Now I just got to pull the damn exhaust manifold off so I can fit it in the car, and then I'll be ready to drop this sucker in. So that'll be the next video, is once I get the motor sat in the car and get everything hooked up. We'll see if we'll hit the key and see what happens, if it blows up or not, if it starts. But right now I'm going to take this exhaust manifold off so I can have room to get it in the car, and I'm going to hook it up, drop it in. All right guys, we'll see you on part 3. Thank you.